What's good, people? From the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to stop. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ram right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequence. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Vanzant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup. Clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see it. If you up in my DMs, I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Hey, I look like a nun in this. Like, I look like I'm some nun at a convent or something. Like, let me try to get this down a little bit. Like, I look like a nun. Oh, man, what do y'all got going on today? I am just putting this out on my Instagram. Anyway, yeah, we here. Hey, what's going on? We got some things to talk about today. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. All right. What is going on? Good morning. Let me say hey to y'all. Something is in my eye. I don't know if it's the eyelash. Something always going on with my eye. Let me make sure I can see. Okay, I can see. I'm good. Now I'm cold again. So now I need to go back to looking like a damn nun. God, I'll be cold, y'all. It's like 30-something degrees right now. Excuse me. Anyway, what is going on? I'm so glad to have you all here today. We're going to do the damn thing, and then I'm going to let y'all go. This is probably going to be the last live of the new year. I'm sorry, not of the new year, of 2023. So, if since this is the last live of 2023, at the end, I will drop the link and allow individuals to come up and say some stuff. You might want to talk highly of the year 2023 and all we had going on. You may also want to give your New Year's resolutions and all of that good stuff. But the next live we'll have will be on Monday. That'll be the birthday live, and we'll make it do what it do. So thank y'all for being in here. Thank y'all so much for being in here. Um, let me say hello to the people as y'all start filing in. Hey L Love, what's going on? Lemon Kush Pepper, what's good? Harold, what's good? Harold said he on mute. Harold, you ain't got to mute. You do not have to mute, Harold. Come on over here. You know, you and your fellow Beehive people. I'm looking for y'all to be in here today. I'm looking for y'all to be in here today. Hey, Madrell, how are you, my love? Hey, beautiful. Edelise, how are you? Budgets, weights, Volvo. Hey, Cookie. Sharice in the building, Texas. Toy, Tracy C. Jason is here. What's good, bruh? Monk Chip. Hey, boo. More like this year can return to hell where it came from. Oh my God. Listen, hey Shay B, make sure that I have let me know if I've added you to the members only chat. I want to make sure I have you on the members only chat. Listen, the members only chat this morning has already been out of order with Remy Ma and Papoose. We ain't even talking about Remy Ma and Papoose today, but the members only chat, they have been out of freaking order. Shout outs to the members only chat. They never miss a beat over there. It is fucking a bizarro world over there. Those are crazy people over in the members only chat. They are lunatics. Anyway, so yes, so let's talk about some things, y'all. Listen, last night, we started the birthday turn up. Somebody wanted to buy me a bottle of gin, but because they know I drink gin, they were like, no, you got to drink this gin that I had the other day. And you're well behaved where, Harold? Well behaved where? Not in the goddamn members only chat. Harold, you were one of the main culprits of the just complete craziness of the members only chat. Between you, Xavier, and Tracy, I don't know who's worse. Now I just look real crazy. I'm gonna stay like this. I should stay like this the whole live, huh? Just stay just like this, huh? I would look crazy as hell. Anyway, but yeah, y'all just crazy. Exactly, Tracy. Talk about he's well behaved. Where? I'm just glad you came to class on time. The late bell today will be at 12:15. 12:15 is late bell. If you ain't here by 12:15, we may not even still be here. We may not even still be here at 12:15. See, this is what they bought me, and they said, I want you to go get that gin, and they gave me the money for it. It was not cheap. I will say that. It's not cheap, but it's really, really good. And it's 57% alcohol, which makes it 114 proof. It is so good. It is, but it's so good. I was toe down last night, y'all. I was toe down. Do you hear me? Just toe the fuck down. Heinous lies, vicious lies. Right. You've been telling heinous lies and vicious lies in the goddamn in this chat this morning, okay? Jason, I'm sorry. It was like 1.3K in here the other day, and I was fighting for my Tracy was in here fighting for her life. Shout out to the hall monitors who was holding it down. Let me publicly thank my hall monitors, because the other day when it was crazy, the hall monitors was holding it down. Do you hear me? They were holding it down over here. So shout out to them. Shout out to them. I don't know. Listen, just let's not speak too soon, because when we start talking about Beyonce, you don't know what the Beehive might do. You sent me a message on Instagram. Hold on, let me see. Hold on, Shay B. Hold on. Let me make sure. Okay, I got you. Okay. I got you. Let me add you now to the members only chat. Before I forget, because I know how my mind is. All right. All right. Okay. Hold on, y'all. I'm adding Shay B to the members only chat. All right. All right, there you go, Shay B. Now you're in there. Now you in there. Listen, Shay. Good morning, Deborah Douglas. Thank you for coming in. Listen, what Harold said. Oh, Harold said he learned from you, Tracy. Oh, wow. Shots fired. Shots fired. Jason said that evaporates with a proper sip. Listen, Jason, I'm going back to it. When we get off here, I'm going back to it. I think I'm gonna go get me some crabs. You know, I I'm gonna get me some crabs today. And I got some lemonade. Gonna make me some country time lemonade and pour that in with some ice and that gin. Oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm gonna have a good time today. The birthday weekend. And I'm gonna eat that, and then after that, I gotta get ready and go to the airport and go out of town. Tracy know I love it. Mm-hmm. Mm. So listen, y'all. Where's my what we gonna do? So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put y'all over here on this monitor over here. People always ask me, why am I looking over here? Because I have a like 3 monitors. So if I'm looking over here, I'm probably when I look at the chat, I look over here. Whereas I try to put, like, if I'm reading a story, I try to read, I'll do it here. So but I just had y'all right here in front of me, but now I had to move y'all over here. So my story's gonna be here and y'all can be over here. There we go. That's why. For the person who wants to know why I'm always looking to the side, that is why. All right, so let me put the stories over here. All right. Oh, oh, I might want to move. I'm not gonna tell y'all what was just playing on my screen. If y'all could just see my screen and the insanity. Cam says that he's arrived. Let the live commence. We can all commence to enjoying the live now that Cam's is here. All right. So all my Beehive people, yes, it's that time. We about to talk about mm, mm, mm. Cam, I want y'all to know that he is here. My birthday is Monday. So yes, my birthday is a holiday. All right. So let me do this. Actually, hold pause. Damn it. Said pause. Let me put you over here and have you over here. All right. Let me close this pouring out. Okay, the pouring is closed. All right. Good. So let's all right, so let's do this like this and present. Bada bing, bada boom. All right. So here's the controversy involving y'all's girl Beyonce. Here's the controversy involving y'all's girl Beyonce, and it came to us via Trina. Here we go.
Why do you think now is the time? Like, what do you think there's something specific that happened in music and culture that kind of opened the landscape for more female rappers to rise to the top?
Yeah, Beyonce, because she's like the #1 female rapper when she does rap. So I feel like,
This is people do sleep on Beyonce when she does spit.
There's no sleeping on the queen, okay? There's no sleeping on the queen. It's just one of those things. Like, of course, this is the Queen's Beyonce, but when you hear her do a song and it's rapping involved, it's like, oh my god, like it's more inspiration and I don't know, it's just a good thing, man. I feel like for the girls now, and when you hear them and when you look at them, it's just all different kind of music and it all sounds different. And we all come from different places, almost kind of like the same kind of upbringing, but then you just branch out and you just have different, everybody from a different city, different state, have a different struggle, different hustle, different story to tell. So I just love to see it and hear it, even if it may not be the best to some of us, but when you look at it, you appreciate it more because it's like, okay, wow, she went through this, she did this, and boom, she's here now. So I just love it.
Did you get to catch Beyonce's tour at all?
Of course. I'm mad that it's over. I feel like once the tour was over, we're just back to the basics of the internet. I felt like the internet was just driven these months just with the Queen. Every day, 500 plus tour outfits to just watch. It was just.
Did you have your outfit picked out like weeks in advance?
I've been already scanned my outfit. I already knew it was going to be Renaissance. It was going to be silver. It was going to be. I was going for the theme. I was so excited. I was pumped. Like I was just. It was just a moment. Like I just knew it was going to be like. It was just one of those things. It's Beyonce.
Well,
Liz, I just want to go back and hear what the original question was, because this was all over the place. One more. I'm not gonna play the whole thing. I just want to know what the original question was.
Why do you think now is the time? Like, what do you think there's something specific that happened in music and culture that kind of opened the landscape for more female rappers to rise to the top?
Yeah, Beyonce, because she's like the #1 female rapper when she does rap.
Okay, I just needed to know what the question was. So, oh dear God, oh God, oh Lord, oh God, hold on. Why? Let me see what y'all saying in this chat before I have to say what I have to say. Trina, what is that? What Trina got dressed though? Leaves and goes to concession stands. Y'all are a mess. Oh, hey, Sergeant King, I didn't even see you slide up in here. Oh, man. Let me see what's going on. Let's see. So, see what? Deborah said, Lord, this woman is not child. She can't get y'all in heaven. You better tell the people in the back. You better tell. Harold says he's leaving and going to the concession stands. Mr. Pisces says, what Trina got dressed on? I don't know what she got on, sweetheart. I have no idea. Trina giving auntie from I'm not doing this with y'all. I'm going to stay out of this because I don't want no problems with the Barbs nor the Beehive. Well, Trina has joined the executive board, child. Jesus God, like not Queen Latifah or Eve's transitioning to Hollywood. It is a terrible outfit. It's this comment right here. It's this comment right here. There's the comment of the morning. There's the comment of the morning that people bring up her name so that Beyonce can get dragged. Dear God above. This is the lunacy that comes. Not that you are giving me lunacy, Mr. Pisces, but I'm just saying in general. Beyonce always sparks and invokes this level of buffoonery. Like people on the internet have lost their goddamn minds. Just lost their minds. Just lost their mind. So, first of all, let me first say this. I'm born and raised in the county of Dade. I am Miami 305 through and through. So I know Trina. And those of us from Miami, what we also know about Trina is Mama was a bless your heart child. Okay. You can tell if you ask her to speak for longer than about 15 to 22 seconds, you see real quick that she was a bless your heart child. She just was. She was one of the bless your heart kids. Y'all know what we mean when we say a bless your heart child. Y'all know what the bless your heart kids are. Y'all know what that means. Y'all know what that means. Now, I like my artists and celebrities like old school. The artists, rappers, entertainers, musicians, singers, whatever. Hey, Montrez, that I grew up with, they would acknowledge someone and their talent, but baby, you didn't go full on stan. I don't know. You tell me when anybody, especially in rap, first of all, the rap that I grew up on is the most vicious and cutthroat um industry in music you can think of. Let me tell you something. They ain't giving nobody no props. They don't give a shit how good you are. You could have literally put out the greatest song or the greatest album in the history of rap music. And let me tell you something. A bitch ain't gonna acknowledge you. Nobody ain't gonna acknowledge it. Matter of fact, they gonna critique you to the nth degree. They gonna cut you down. And like I said, it could be overwhelmingly the greatest thing to ever hit the airwaves. And they are going to dog walk you. Matter of fact, they gonna make their own songs to drag you and tell you how horrible it is. When did we evolve into this cupcake, fuck shit where, first of all, I told y'all this woman was on the spectrum and this woman was a bless your heart child. So the fact that she even stated Beyonce and rap in the same breath shows you where her, where she is mentally. And even first of all, let's be clear. Even you members of the Beehive, I need all my Beehive members to the whiteboard. Beehive, come to the whiteboard. Harold, bring your ass up here. Where's So Jeff when you need him? Where is Xavier? See, all of the Beehive people are hiding. You want to know why all of the Beehive people are hiding? Because they know what I'm about to say is fucking true. Only people with IQ scores less than 75 will even acknowledge Beyonce having anything to do with a rap. They know full well, and they know full well that Trina bringing up Beyonce Skank and rap in the same breath is the dumbest thing that Trina might have said in all of her career. Let's just be clear. Y'all know this woman don't have nothing to do with rap, but left to themselves, y'all think Beyonce Skank is the one that put the world together. She created the world in 7 days. Let y'all tell it. She was there in the creation of life eternal and life itself. She don't sit at the right hand of the Father on the great throne in the great beyond up in heaven. She's sitting on his lap on the throne in heaven in the great beyond. Let the Beehive tell you. Let the Beehive tell you that. You let them tell you that's where she is. So you got Trina that don't went full scale beehive. Do you hear me? Full-fledged. We talked about grooming earlier this week. Beyonce done groomed all of these heifers. She's groomed you people. She has absolutely groomed you people. So now Trina done went full. Trina has a whole career as a female rapper. A career. I ain't gonna say the woman, she just a fly by night. The woman has a career as a female rapper. And when asked about why female rap is so popular now, this woman said, Beyonce, the jokes write themselves. I can't even, I don't even need to read Trina, because by me simply playing exactly what it is she just said, she read herself. Right, she's the queen of mental grooming. Absolutely. Thank you, Tracy. That's what she's the queen of. This is ridiculous. Absolutely and utterly ridiculous. Even more ridiculous than that, because between the Beehive and the Barbs, they fight it out every day to see who's going to be just the most out of their goddamn minds, who's going to be the most insane. So now, not that she read herself with that outfit. Y'all know what? See, this is why I love y'all, because y'all know this is the corner, and you could come over here and clown in the corner. And some people, chat, you can't clown like this. You know you can come clown over here because we don't care. Drag them. Drag. Finish her. That outfit was a mess. But listen, y'all, listen. Beyonce has the Beehive, and you would think that the idiocy permeating out of that, menagerie of mutts over there was bad. But then you couple that with the Barbs. And those people, when the Beehive shows its ass, the Barbs always go, hold my beer, because I can show y'all my ass much more than you can show me your, and they just activate. So now these people find themselves upset that Beyonce is being called the queen of rap and not Nicki Minaj. As if this was a real serious debate, argument, as if this was something really something. Like, you show your idiocy when you inject yourself into debates like this and have real conversation. Because instead of you laughing at the south of 50 IQ score that Trina has, instead of you breaking down into nonstop laughter at the just the sheer stupidity of Trina and her comments, these whores go and get mad, and now they look even dumber because they're over here arguing, how dare you say Beyonce is the queen of rap and not Nicki Minaj? Nobody. No, normally functioning human brain is considering Beyonce the rap of queen of anybody's rap. Let's be clear. So the fact that you over here windmilling about her being the queen of rap shows your level of stupidity. I just don't know who's worse, the Beehive, the Barbs. I just can't. I don't know who's worse. I don't know who's worse. Hey, Diamond Pearl Gem. So the Gen Zers, like you said, Tracy, the Gen Zers, they are to blame. I absolutely agree wholeheartedly, Tracy. It's Gen Z and late millennials. Harold went to the concession stands. Actually, we don't have a concession stands here at the school. He went to go to the water. He went to go ask so he can get a drink of water and use the bathroom while we're conveniently in the part of the lesson where we discuss Beyonce, because he knows that it's him, Xavier, So Jeff, and all of their people that are the fault of this fuck shit and foolishness. Nobody else Beyonce's age is doing what she's doing. Nobody. I'm just saying. But we know she has arrested development mentally. The woman is still has the brain of a 9-year-old. She ain't there functionally. Oh, Jesus. Why are we here? How did we get here? I just don't know. I don't understand. How did we get here? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Beyonce is the queen of rap. Okay. Okay. I mean, that when somebody says that to you, your response is okay. There's no even point in arguing with these people. If somebody ever says to you, Beyonce is the queen of raps, okay, is your answer. There's no argument with these people. There's no arguing with these people because they're hell bent on it. Hell bent on it. Oh, here go Harold. Harold say, why are we here? Trina's comments do not reflect the views of the Beehive entirely. No one with sense is saying that. That is the point that I'm making. No one with sense is saying that. She ain't even said that about herself. When did rap get to the point? Listen, see, the rappers that I grew up with, you ask them a question about rap, all they're gonna do is talk about themselves. Yeah, it's me. Cause see, a real rapper, the way the game is, they would have came out and said, "Oh, why is rap so popular? Because I paved the way for these hoes. These side ass hoes that you see right now, they wish they could do what I did. They trying to live up to what I've done, and I'm gonna continue to be great and continue to give these girls something to shoot for. They'll never be me." Even in their wildest dreams, so they can thank me later. You're welcome, honey. You're welcome, sweetheart. You're welcome, dear one, for me allowing you to be who you are today. That's the answer that Trina should have gave, but this whole over here going full-fledged Beehive on these motherfuckers. Y'all got a lot going on. And Harold, the problem is not, listen, Harold, listen to me. The problem on this one isn't even the Beehive, because most of the Beehive right now is over somewhere cringing like, God damn it, who let this motherfucker out? You got that one member of the family that you pray and hope, you try to hide them behind everybody else. You'd be like, listen, if we ever have a television camera in front of us or anything, please don't let this motherfucker get the goddamn mic. Please don't let them put a microphone in front of them. And that's Trina. Trina is the member of the Beehive that everybody looked at this morning and yesterday like, who the fuck let this motherfucker get a goddamn mic? Because they're cringing like, really? I'm sure the Beehive is somewhere like, listen, we get enough flack for being part of the Beehive. And you over here just making shit worse. Cause she ain't helping Beehive. She's full-fledged Beehive. Like she's the type of loony bin that'll be like, oh, before y'all buy my album, make sure you go buy Beyonce's album, and y'all got albums out at the same time. That's what we got going on here. I just can't call it. I don't know what y'all got going on. I have no clue what y'all got going on. None. Oh yeah, I gotta go get a haircut. Shit. What time is that haircut appointment? I just remember. Haircut appointment is at 3:00. Okay. 3:00. Yeah. Cause that's the last, yeah. Packed. I'm doing my checklist, y'all. Packed. Because I'm going straight from the barber shop. Gonna come back, pick up the bags, and hit the airport. So her termination papers are in the child. Oh no, Trina has joined the executive board. She is your problem now. Hey Jamie Dupree, Nikki would have gone and gave that answer. Well, any female rapper would have gave that answer. Any female rapper would have gave that answer. Beyonce is her generation's Diana Ross, a stage entertainer. I might could agree with that. She was kissing up because she thought Beyonce would see her. I could believe that, Deborah. Deborah, you ain't lying. These hoes always trying to get put on. Light skin share. Oh, her termination. Are they in the mail? Hey, Amber, what's going on, my love? Listen. Harold, y'all got a problem over there in the Beehive. I figure y'all got enough lunatics floating around the Beehive. Y'all don't need the likes of Trina making y'all situation anyway. Go get her. Harold, I need y'all to go. You, So Jeff. You know So Jeff is an executive board member as well. I don't know why her key card is still working. Y'all need to go get her key card or deactivate that woman's key card from the Beehive. Now, as far as the Barbs, there's no help for those people. There's no controlling those people. There is nothing. The only thing you could do with members of the Barbs is euthanasia. That's the only remedy for the Barbs. Euthanasia. That's it. It's just like when you get that when your animal, gets afflicted with some kind of disease and you take it to the vet and the vet look at you, he give you that sad look like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm sorry, but we only have one recourse. We got to put it down. That's the only, remedy for the Barbs and the disease that they have. Putting them down. Euthanasia. I'm just saying. Trina's luggage is on the curb right along with Farrah Franklin. Oh, oh my God. Don't do Farrah like that. But it's a double-edged sword, though, Harold. Y'all can't just castigate her because she's talking well of your queen. I mean, she may be wrong as two left shoes, but she's still talking well about your queen. Yeah. Mm-mm. Oh man. Harold. Tracy said you and Xavier need to give Shay B at least a day before y'all start cutting up. I don't think they're gonna give her a day. They'll never get. They don't give new members of the members only chat no time. They just go straight ham. They don't care. Anyway, thinking about my grandmother during. Okay, I understand that. Amber, we always here to give you a few laughs and help you, get your mind off of that stuff. In the holiday season, you want to hug your family tight, love on them a little more. Hell, my sister called me yesterday. My sister don't never call me for nothing. One of my sisters called me yesterday. She called me yesterday. I just wanted to hear your voice, brother. You all right? You alive? Okay, where you at? You good? You don't need nothing, do you? All right. Well, I'll talk to you in about 8 to 10 months from now. Okay. All right. And that was it. We had about a 30-second phone call. That's all I get from my sister. And that's a lot. But if you're going to talk well, make sure it's factual statements. Right. She ain't helping. She ain't helping. Why is the chat trying to make me the doggone villain? We ain't making you the villain. Harold, if anything, the chat is always, oh, Harold, we love Harold, 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 Harold. Anyway, moving on. Thank you, Trina and the Barbs and Beyond Skank. Dear God. No, new members, we get a day. All right. So So listen. Oh shoot, I did the wrong thing. All right. So now we have more news that we ain't asked for. Where did that just go? Where did I just put that? Oh shoot. Oh, there it is. I was about to say, where did that go? All right. So listen, y'all. Jermain is in the news. Jermain and his Beijing tattooed sideburns and his Beijing tattooed hairline is in the news. Why? Because we got me too, him too, all us. Hashtag me too, hashtag him too, hashtag all us. That's what we got going on. And so now, this is the danger of everybody having a platform. And I'm not, listen, I'm not victim shaming, and I'm not telling any victims that they should not come and tell their story. Please come and tell your stories. Please come and tell your stories. However, this is what we have to prepare ourselves with. Why? Because that means that we have to now get stories hearing about Uncle Jermain and all of his sexual proclivities that he had back in the day. Your Uncle Jermain, who nobody, no sighted person wants to see, now gets to grace our computer screens and our phone screens. Now we are bombarded with the goddamn hairline and the goddamn tattooed and Beijing hairline. Oh, y'all forgot what Uncle Jermain looked like? If I had to look at Uncle Jermain yesterday, y'all gonna look at Uncle Jermain today. So here you go. Have some parts of Uncle Jermain and his hairline. There you go. You got it. You got it. Uncle Jermain and his hairline. Mm-hmm. I blame y'all. I blame y'all that I have to be bombarded with this man and the Beijing. Let me make this big. Hold on. Hold your line. Let me make this big. I need y'all to get all parts of this. Hold on. Mm-mm. See if I can't make this big. Hold on. Hold on. See if we can't make this big. Bigger. It's so big on this big ass monitor. See if we can't make this bigger. Or find another picture. Oh, here we go. No, I don't want you to play. Go away. Hold on, y'all. Because y'all need to be bombarded with this just like I had to be. If I got to endure it, so do you. So do you. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. Y'all tripping. Hold on. Because I'm going to get this. If I got to get it, y'all got to get it too. Hold on. Hold your line. Hold your line. Hold your line. Because I can't do this story no justice if y'all don't have to be bombarded with the picture of this man like I had to be bombarded. Hold on. There we go. There we go. Bada bing, bada boom. Put this in there. Stick this right there. You know. Oh, I do have palette cleansers today. I forgot. Forgot, y'all. I do have palette cleansers today. Not a lot, but I do have some. Hold on. Y'all gonna get this. Y'all gonna get all parts of this. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hold on. Wrong hole, fool. Wrong hole. Come on, come on. All right. So stick this right there. Put that there. All right. So Jermain, let me stop sharing. Jermain and his hairline. There y'all go. Jermain and his hairline. Mm-hmm. Y'all's boy, Jermain, and his hairline. You see him. Oh, you see him and his hairline. Don't act like you don't see it. The Beijing. I've been told that shit is tattooed on there. Like the sides are tattooed on. Some of it's Beijing, but some of it is tattooed. I said, "Oh, Xavier, don't bring your ass up in here late. Hall monitors, deal with Xavier coming up in here late. We already talked about Beyonce and drug her with reckless abandon, and you were not here. Harold was over here windmilling by himself for the whole Beehive, and we drug her. I'm just saying. No, Jermaine, they say it's not just Beijing. They say it's tattooed. They say he just uses the Beijing to make it look darker and thicker, but they say it's tattooed on there. I was like, oh, he can't wash all of it off, Harold. They say it's tattooed. Just a mess. Just a whole damn mess. And you can see, like, if you look, you can see where his real hair stops and where the paint / tattoo starts. You can literally see where it starts and stops. Like, if you look close enough, you can see just a mess. Yeah, they say part of it's tattooed, and he just it's mainly tattooed, and he uses the dye or the Beijing to make it look thicker. Mm-hmm. A mess. A whole fucking mess. You could tell that shit at the top is either hair plugs or a lace front. That's either hair plugs or a lace front. But that ain't, I don't believe that's all his hair. Just a damn mess. So this is where all the black yarn from Joanne's fabrics went. Y'all, let me tell y'all this story. I got to give y'all this story. Let me read this. A woman has filed a lawsuit against Jermaine Jackson. Jermaine. I just can't say Jermaine. Some reason I got to go Jermaine. Hey, Diamond Onyx. Girl. Anyway, a woman has filed a lawsuit against Jermaine Jackson, Jermaine, accusing him of sexual abuse, sexual assault, sexual battery, negligence, and rape stemming from an alleged encounter in 1988. According to court documents obtained by People magazine, Rita Barrett claims Jermaine Jackson showed up at her home unannounced in or around the spring of 1988 and forced himself inside her residence. Jackson then allegedly sexually assaulted Barrett with force and violence and left when he was satiated. Excuse me, not satisfied. The word of the day is satiated. Oh, yes, men out there, please remember, do not leave. The job isn't done until you have been, satiated. Oh, yes. The job isn't done unless you have been satiated. Continuing on, Rita Barrett had known Jackson for several years through professional and personal connections prior to the alleged incident. Barrett alleges she informed Motown Records founder Berry Gordy of the alleged sexual assault the next day, but he allegedly, quote, withheld and concealed the acts. End quote. She suspects Gordy failed to act because he was in a business and or management relationship with Jermaine at the time. According to Entertainment Tonight, Jermaine was married to Berry Gordy's daughter Hazel from 1973 to 1988. Rita Barrett claims Jackson, Gordy, and others in the business relationship coordinated a cover up to prevent disclosure of information related to the abuse for the purpose of profit and preservation of reputation. And that's what she put in the lawsuit. Barrett states in her suit that the alleged incident caused severe emotional, physical, and psychological injury, including humiliation, shame, guilt, economic loss, economic capacity, and permanent emotional distress. Anytime someone looking like Jermaine enters your home and then make sure he is appropriately satiated using your body for said satiation, I would be embarrassed too. That knowing that someone looking like this has entered your body is a crime against humanity. This is a crime against humanity. Knowing that your body was used for the satiation. There's a word to say 5 times over of a man that looks like this, I would be embarrassed too. I believe all parts of it. Let me tell you once again what she's alleging in the lawsuit. The lawsuit says that this incident, the incident where Jermaine forced himself into her house and didn't leave until he was appropriately satiated, caused, quote, severe emotional, physical, and psychological injury, including humiliation, shame, guilt, economic loss, economic capacity, and permanent emotional distress. I might have permanent emotional distress having to stare at this man and his tattooed and Beijing hairline. And I ain't had no parts of this man getting satiated. Can somebody explain? I need a thorough explanation of what happens when someone is appropriately satiated. Because when I have my next trice, it tonight, praise God, I need to know and make sure that I am appropriately satiated. Oh yes, you spelled that right. Just add the D on the end. And that was a direct quote. It says he left when he was, and they put that in quotations, satiated, meaning satiated is in the lawsuit. Satiated. Now I know what the word satiated means as an etymologist and an English teacher. However, I physically need more information about what that literally entails when you are appropriately satiated. I just want to know, like, what literally happened to where he could say, now I am fully satiated. I just want to know because I need to make sure that my next time around that I get appropriately and fully satiated. The man probably was recently divorced from Berry Gordy's wife, or maybe he was still married to her. I don't know because the marriage ended that same year, 1988. Jermaine L. Jackson Music Productions Incorporated and Work Records Incorporated were also named in the lawsuit. In a statement by the woman's attorney, he said, quote, This is about her power and the declaration of it when she learned something could be done under the law, and she found the strength and support to find us, and is now standing up for herself and others. End of quote. His brother's wife, satiation here. We're getting satiated here, satiated there, satiated everywhere. Listen, bruh is over here getting his whole satiation on. Just getting it down. Lord. Mm. Mm. I don't know what she want. I don't know what she want, Deborah. The woman, I mean, that was 35 years ago. Let's be clear. 35 years ago. 35 years ago. Now, I'm not telling the victim when she is. Hey, Madrell, I thought you was already in here. I'm not telling people when they can or cannot come and tell their story. I'm not gonna tell people that. However, how many other people has he been properly satiated by between now and then? Can all of the people involved in the satiation of one Mr. Jermaine Jackson please step forward? Please step forward. Listen, Monk Chip, you don't want to know what he looked like without the slick down. Baby Monk Chip, this is the best iteration of Jermaine that you gonna get. You take all of the tattoo hairline and the Beijing off, baby, that's gonna be a goddamn mess. Please be glad he got all of that going on. Because baby, without that, listen, Monk Chip, I'm telling you, you want no parts of seeing that. You want no parts of seeing that. Let them know, Tracy, this is the corner culture. That's what I want to know. Why isn't Barry Gordy in the lawsuit as well? Jermaine Jackson is in the lawsuit, and they said also named in the lawsuit are Jermaine L. Jackson Music Productions Inc., as well as Work Records Inc. Now, I don't know if Work Records Inc. is Barry Gordy's company, which I doubt, but I feel like Barry Gordy should be a named um person in this particular lawsuit or whatever. I don't know. I'm just saying. Lord, y'all see the man look like a whole gremlin. Listen, that is listen. We don't need those horrible mental pictures of trying to see what this young man looks like without. You know what? I'm gonna leave this in my stream yard. So whenever I need an overlay when somebody comes up, like I'm gonna put the I am gonna drop the link later. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave this, and what we're gonna do when I have to bring people up, we just gonna put this up and scare some people. God help us. Anyway, y'all. So I got one more story before we get to our sugar spike segment. Um so remember that toy Mad Balls? I don't know if I remember that, Madrell. He does. Yeah, Jay, that was appropriate. Sharpie is going to get named as an accomplice. Not Sharpie. Not the company. Sharpie is going to be a name named in this lawsuit. I'm not doing this with you, Jason. I'm not doing this with you. You say don't do that again. Okay, I'm gonna try not to. I'm gonna try not to. Try not to. All right. Oh boy. Oh, that's why. That thing. Okay. So Where are we? All right. So I had one more story before we get to our sugar spike segment. I got to monitor my time because I'm already packed. But I'm gonna take a quick shower after this and then go to the barbershop and then we're gonna get out of here. All right. So for those members of we're doing like Cassie now. What is Cassie doing? I don't know what Cassie. Oh, you talk about putting stories out. Listen, I don't. Like I said, Mr. Pisces, I can't tell people when to put their stories out there. It's their story. They were the victims. I can't tell people what to do. So, for the members of the Rainbow Coalition, those of us who reside at the compound, the Rainbow Coalition compound, we got some new statistics. We got some new statistics that came out from research and studies and surveys that were done about the statistics of the LGBTQ plus community. Now we know that the United States Senate does not yet give or ask the question whether or not you identify as LGBTQ plus, but there are other um educational and credible outlets that do surveys. So there was a there was a survey done, and there were 10,000 people um included in said survey, and they got a lot of valuable information from that survey. Right now, according to the research, and well, actually, this article lists several about 3 credible surveys and outlets that ran statistics. As of right now, they are saying that roughly about 5% of the population of these yet to be United States of America identify as LGBTQ plus. However, that don't mean that's all of them, because y'all know it's a lot of people out there that are LGBTQ plus and just ain't saying nothing, don't want to identify as that, and want no parts of anybody knowing that. So the number could be greater, but those are the researchers have estimated about 5% of the US population identify as such. Roughly about close is 3.9, I believe million, but they're rounding it up to 14 million adults. Now, here are some of the numbers. It's 13.9 million that they estimate, which represents 5.5%. This is and this is according to the numbers by this first one was done by Gallup. There's another research that they point to from Pew Research Center as well. The South still has the highest percentage of LGBTQ plus people, adults, I should say. 36% of adults in the country that identify as LGBTQ plus live in the South. And that means as far west as Oklahoma and Tulsa, Oklahoma and Texas, all the way across the Bible Belt, and as north as Washington, D.C., Delaware, Kentucky, West Virginia. Okay, so all the way across. Now, which is why these are the same people that are doing everything they can in their power to fight the LGBTQ plus community. So, according to the statistics, Gen Z is more likely to be or identify as LGBTQ plus than any other generation. In 2022, 19.7% of Gen Z, or nearly 1 in 5, said they identified as LGBTQ plus. That's just the numbers. This is I'm not fudging any numbers. And that was in 2022, and that's up from 2020 and 2021, when only 15.2% of Gen Z identified as LGBTQ plus. Now, which letter, I'm gonna ask y'all in the chat, which letter do y'all think makes up the largest percentage of all of the people that identify as LGBTQ plus? Which letter do you think represents the largest number? And this surprised me, because I was like, oh, we need to add an attachment onto their corridor of the Rainbow Coalition. The L, the G, the B, the T, or the Q. Y'all are right. It is the B. That they say bisexuals make up the majority of the LGBTQ plus population, which is very interesting, because amongst the Rainbow Coalition, those are the people who probably catch the most flack within the community, at least amongst the Black people. That's a whole different thing that we can talk about and flesh out later. We need D for the download. You know what? So here are the 10 states with the highest percentage of adult residents who say that they are LGBTQ plus. Number 1, I'll start from number 10 and then we'll go down to number 1. So the state with the 10th highest population of LGBTQ plus is Massachusetts with 6.5%, Nevada with 6.6%, Maine with 6.8% is number 8. Number 7 is Colorado with 6.8%. Number 6 is Washington State with 6.9%. Number 5 is New Hampshire with 7.2%. Number 4 is Vermont with 7.4%. Number 3 is Delaware with 7.5%. Number 2 is Oregon with 7.8%. And number 1 with a whopping 14.3% is Washington, D.C. Well, that's because you only are measuring that one city as opposed to the others where you have whole states. That's 1. 2, y'all ain't been y'all ass to Georgia to poll all of these girls over here in Atlanta, apparently. Because these girls, child. Anyway, just wanted to give y'all those numbers. I saw that. I thought it might be of interest to someone. All right. Where are we at? All right. It's time, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary members of before we get there, a couple palate cleansers. I'm sorry. I ain't been giving y'all no palate cleansers. Here you go. Here you go. Here you go. And here you go. All right, there you go. Let me put the overlay back up. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender conforming members of our audience, y'all know what time it is. Y'all know exactly what time it is. It is now time for your Sugar Spike segment.
You see, this is the part that I like. Major Sugar Spike.
So long now, I want to fight. Daddy gave me, his only begotten son.
Major Sugar Spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major your sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. Taste the biscuits. So let's start off with y'all's girl, Nikki Haley, and her level brand of foolery that she got going on. Hold on, let me get this set up for y'all. Hold on. No, that's the wrong one. I didn't want that over. I want this one over there. No. Move over here. There we go. And I need you to move over here. All right. There we go. So let me cue this up for y'all and get this ready for y'all. I have this already queued up. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. So Nikki Haley, we talked about her yesterday, right? Yesterday, that this asshole and ass clown, Nikki Haley, refused to say that the reason for the Civil War is slavery. But she can't get out of her own way. You know how you got somebody they call them can't get right? That's Nikki Haley. She just can't get right. She keeps getting in her own way. Now she's trying to do the backpedaling and pussy popping, and the shit ain't working because the shit has gone global. That shit has been circulating all, not just over the country, but around the world because this fucking idiot would not go on record stating that slavery was the reason for the Civil War. Mind you, Nikki Haley, you rat ass bastard, you wouldn't be shit without black people. Why? Because your daddy worked at an HBCU, and that's how you were able to go to college on money from an HBCU. You, your mama, your daddy lived in the black neighborhood, Nikki. Y'all ain't live with the privileged ass white people. The white people ain't want no parts of your parents. I told you that yesterday. But let's see her step in it again because she can't get right. Here we go. Hold on.
Nikki Haley event, she'll speak for about 45 minutes, and then she'll delve into a Q&A where she will ask the audience for their questions. And usually that's a good opportunity to get an additional insight on the psyche of Haley's campaign, because as I mentioned a little bit earlier, when it comes to her stump speech, you're not going to really get new material. But when it came to that Q&A, there was one particular voter. As a matter of fact, he was a 9-year-old kid who was in the 4th or 5th grade, and he had asked her about would she be in favor of pardoning former President Trump? Take a listen to what she had to say.
I would pardon Trump if he is found guilty. A leader needs to think about what's in the best interest of the country. What's in the best interest of the country is not to have an 80-year-old man sitting in jail that continues to divide our country. What's in the best interest of the country would be to pardon him so that we can move on as a country and no longer talk about him.
And I think it's worth noting here, Ryan, that Governor Haley has mentioned this before. Back in June, in the aftermath of one of former President Trump's indictment, she did mention in a radio interview that she would be in favor.
So a 9-year-old boy asked Nikki Haley if she would pardon Trump, and this buffoon right here, that woman, the 9-year-old boy gave her a softball question. This bitch fumbled the ball again, and she stated, oh, I would pardon him if he was convicted. Here's the problem, you stupid ass whore bitch. Sorry, that's the best way I could use the words I could use to describe her. So your argument is that you said that we don't need to have an 80-year-old in jail, a convicted 80-year-old. What about all of the black men and women that are in jail that are 80-plus year old? many of whom were wrongfully convicted, many of whom would love to have the opportunity to be out of jail, convicted or not. But according to your math, once you get 80, if you're convicted of a crime, you don't need to sit in jail anymore. We need to have term limits on jail, right? According to your estimates. So are you going to also pardon every other 80-year-old that's in jail? I'm just asking. And here's the other part of how idiotic you are, you stupid ass, fucking ass clown. You do realize, you dumb fuck, that he is on trial in the great state of Georgia, where you would not even have the authority to pardon him. Even the governor of Georgia wouldn't even have the authority to pardon him. So if he gets convicted in the great state of Georgia, there is no such animal as you pardoning him. But let's just go back to the federal cases. Okay, let's say he's convicted in a federal case. According to you, the man would have been found guilty of aiding, abetting, and being the cause of an entire insurrection of these yet to be United States of America. And what you're telling me is you want to become president of this country and want to pardon a man who was trying to help overthrow this country. Let me make sure I understand that correctly, ma'am. You are telling me you want to be president of these yet to be United States of America, and a man that would have been convicted of aiding, abetting, or starting an insurrection dedicated to overthrowing the same country that you were trying to lead, you feel that he needs to be pardoned, right? Because he in jail for no reason, right? I'm trying to make sense of it here, Nikki. See, I'm not going to disrespect you like everybody else will and start calling you Nemerata, because your mama named you Nemerata. Your mama ain't named you Nikki. So you trying to whitewash yourself for these white ass people. You try to put on the right type of makeup, have your hair laid the right way, wear the right types of clothing, have the right inflection in your voice, so that you can fool the people into not knowing who and what you really are. I think you might think you're fooling yourself. I'm just trying to understand the idiocy of this woman. I'm just trying to understand. Like, every day you're stepping in it. Like, it's you and Vivek Ramaswamy, the two minorities in the left in the race for the Republican nomination, that are out here looking like fucking ass clowns. Just fucking ass clowns. Make that shit make sense, Nikki Haley. I want y'all to hear this shit again. I'm gonna play it again one more time for you, because you can't make this shit up. A 9-year-old boy has way more sense than you do, because the 9-year-old boy understood the assignment. He tried to give you a softball question.
She'd be in favor
You didn't
of pardoning
understand
Trump.
it.
Take a listen to what she had to say.
I would pardon Trump if he is found guilty. A leader needs to think about what's in the best interest of the country. What's in the best interest of the country is not to have an 80-year-old man sitting in jail that continues to divide our country. What's in the best interest of the country would be to pardon him so that we can move on as a country and no longer talk about him.
So wait a minute. Wait a minute, whore. So you think that by pardoning this man, we could just move on, because he's going to get out of jail and just go quiet, not say anything, not try to stage more insurrections, not try to schedule any more overthrowing of the country? You really think that? Because the best thing for this country, according to you, a woman that's running for president of these yet to be United States of America, it is better that a person responsible for starting, aiding, and or abetting the whole overthrow and insurrection of this country should be free. You think that's in the best interest of this country? I'm just trying to make sure I understand. I'm just trying to make sure I don't want to misquote you, ma'am, but that's what you said, and you are striving to be president of these yet to be United States of America. Listen, this goes to show you, and let's be clear, they're saying that this woman is the moderate Republican. If this whore bag is moderate, we're in a bad place. If she's the moderate, what do you think about the rest of the fucktards, ass clowns, and yahoos over there? She's allegedly the moderate, and she can't even say that slavery was the cause of the Civil War and wants a person responsible for the overthrow of the country to be let free, even if he's convicted, even if he is found guilty and convicted and is absolutely responsible for the attempt to overthrow this country, absolutely responsible for inciting an insurrection. You believe that he should be let free to stage another one because that's the best thing for the country. The best thing for the country, ma'am, is for you to go away forever. Just go away forever. At some point, a woman will become president. I got a news flash. It won't be you. Thank you, sweet 7-pound, 3-ounce baby Jesus. God of mercy. God of mercy. God of love. I don't know what y'all want from me. I got another sugar I need a palate cleanser because I can't. Give me a palate cleanser. Where are we at? I got another sugar spiky story. All right. Ooh, there's a nice distraction. Oh. Ooh. There's another nice distraction. All right. Come through, palate cleansers, because we needed that. Dear Lord. So we got another story here. Let me read this to y'all because I don't know how I find these stories. How these stories land in my lap is beyond my level of comprehension. This comes from the great state of California. A woman is suing the city of Los Angeles. She says that her husband sent nude photos of her to her coworkers. She's a cop and he's a cop. We were just talking about the Los Angeles Sheriff's Department yesterday, were we not? 1 year after a Los Angeles police officer was charged with 6 misdemeanor counts of allegedly sending sexually explicit nude photos and videos of his wife to LAPD colleagues and other men, the woman, also a police officer, is suing the city of Los Angeles. Now, we covered this story. I remember now. We did. I thought we had covered this. We did cover this story when it came out. We did. She's suing the city of LA, and she should. The woman's lawsuit filed Wednesday charges the department with sexual harassment, whistleblower retaliation, and failure to take all reasonable steps to prevent sexual harassment and retaliation. She seeks unspecified damages. Run that woman her coins. A representative of the city's attorney's office did not immediately reply to a request for comment. The plaintiff's husband, Brad Lamas, is awaiting trial on 6 counts of disorderly conduct by distributing a private, intimate image, according to a criminal complaint filed in Los Angeles County Superior Court last December. The complaint alleges that Lamas, 46, passed around sexually explicit photographs and sexually explicit videos of his wife to other LAPD officers. The woman wrote, quote, "My own husband is a predator and he preyed on me. I would have preferred that he punched me in the face. End of quote. And that's what she wrote when she on the application for a restraining order. His actions, she claims, led to her being sexually harassed by other officers in the department, behavior that she alleges has continued over the last year. Her suit alleges that two officers made harassing comments and were not transferred, and that the LAPD did nothing to ensure that the images would no longer be shared by any of the officers who had obtained them. Quote, the department did not care enough to do all that was necessary to protect the plaintiff. And that's according to the lawsuit. They thereby encouraging a hostile work environment and damaging the plaintiff's career. Identified in the original charging document by her first name and last initial, she had worked for the LAPD for 14 years, and in the course of her career has received numerous commendations and awards. Oh man, she originally came upon the explicit images in January of 2021 when she saw a group chat on her husband's phone in which Lamas shared nude photos and videos with a man she didn't know. The discovery she wrote helped explain sexually harassing comments that had been directed toward her when she did not understand. At the time, the comments seemed usual, but she did not know about the images Lamas had sent by text message. And they were sent via SMS text message, WhatsApp, and the messaging app Kick. Shout out to Kick. I used to be on Kick back in the day. That was my thing back in the day. Kick. I used to love me some Kick. Anyway, hey, Esther J. She alleged that he had surreptitiously taken photos of her body during several visits to a doctor's office after she had breast augmentation surgery. She claimed he then shared the images with other men, referring to them as before and after pics, according to the filing. Some of the male LAPD employees who had received the explicit images would approach her at work, staring at her intently and making comments such as, Brady is a lucky man and he doesn't know how good he has it, according to the filing. She reported Lamas to her supervisor, filed a report to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department stationed in Santa Clarita, and was interviewed by the Internal Affairs Division. This goes on and on and on, y'all. Listen. What y'all doing if y'all husband, they work in the same department? Her and her husband work together. How do you go home once you figure this out? Because at first she said that the people, first of all, let's talk about the sad state of affairs at the LAPD, that she said she was getting these rude little snide little comments and, sexually harassing comments. And she thought, oh, it's just normal because a woman has to believe that her being verbally harassed is normal. But then when she found out that it was because her trifling ass husband was around here sending pictures to the next man on the job, like, who does that? I'm not. Wait, I'm not. I'm not sending pictures of my mate, spouse, whomever to people at my job. Now, I would say in the Rainbow Coalition, it is common practice in the Rainbow Coalition that your inner circle, like your bestie, your best friend, when you are courting someone, your best friend says, I need to see the pictures. That is common practice. I can probably tell you all of my friends have shown me pictures of their significant others. I don't share none of mine. But I don't share none of mine because I'm different from my friends. Like my friends who I hang out with, they tell me up front when they're just talking to somebody or courting somebody or dating. By the time I let you know that there's somebody there, we ain't courting, We ain't dating. We're full-fledged in this relationship and probably been in that relationship for a few months before I let you know anything. So by that time, I damn sure ain't showing my friends nothing. So I don't have that story, but my friends have the story. They absolutely, and it's so awkward because like the boyfriend or the person they talk to will come around and I'm looking like, oh yeah, I already know what's going on over there. That is horrible, huh? But I know a lot of guys in the Rainbow Coalition compound that does that. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. They ladies of the night just like me. Yeah. But in typical married couple, these people were married. The woman had, breast augmentation surgery. And so now you showing pictures, talk about, oh yeah, this is the before and after pictures. Really? Of your wife? That's trifling as hell. That is trifling as hell. I'm just saying, it's trifling. She's suing. I hope they get that woman all her money. I hope she's separated from that young man, because how do you stay in the same house with this man after he's sending your pictures all over the place? And not just pictures, videos. What was in the videos? Yeah. What was in the videos? A mess. A mess. This is our last Sugar Spike story, and we're going to get out of here after this last Sugar Spike story. So, one of the cops connected to and involved with the Breonna Taylor case is now being investigated because this cop was also involved in situations where they would drive around the city of Louisville hurling drinks and objects at random people. Let me read this fuck shit. A former Louisville, Kentucky police officer with ties to the Breonna Taylor case has been linked to a scandal regarding a unit of officers driving around town throwing drinks at civilians. Kelly Hannah Goodlet was among the officers who were under investigation in connection to a series of pranks dating back to 5 years ago when cops tossed beverages at random people, according to reports. In 2022, she pleaded guilty to conspiring to falsify an affidavit to secure a warrant to search the home of Breonna Taylor, a 26-year-old essential worker who was fatally shot in March 2020 by officers from the Louisville Metro Police Department during a botched raid at her apartment. Goodlet also acknowledged that she tried to cover it up by lying to investigators afterwards. This is the pattern. I keep telling y'all, these events don't happen in a bubble. This fuck whore bitch, this stinking ass whore, is responsible for falsifying the documents that led to the warrant that, or the affidavit or warrant that they used to go search Breonna Taylor's house, and is directly responsible for that woman being dead by her falsifying that. And then when she was investigated about it, lied to the investigators, protecting herself, and they believed her lies. They believed her lies. Now we're finding out that even before that, this bitch and her fellow thugs, and I do mean thugs because y'all could call them police officers, these are fucking thugs. This bitch and her fellow thugs are out here riding through the streets, throwing drinks at people, just randomly throwing drinks at people, at random people for no damn reason. And you're a fucking police officer. And I'm sure if somebody tried to retaliate, that person would end up dead, like Breonna Taylor, right? you'd find another reason to falsify affidavits and falsify documents so that they can do an unsanctioned and unwarranted raid on that person so that they could end up dead as well. You stinking ass piece of shit. Let me keep going because I'm feeling myself getting triggered. Let me keep going. I ain't even made it through the article yet. Last week, it was revealed that uh, Goodlet's supervisor, Sergeant Kevin Casper, was aware of the drink throwing assaults from August 2018 to September 2019. That's over a year from August 2018 to September 2019. Their supervisor, Sergeant Kevin Casper, knew about the incident and was included in a group where videos of the incident were shared. So they had a group text where they were sharing videos of the incidents because that's what police officers do, because that's good policing. However, he didn't report the behavior at all. Even though he knew about it, even though he in a group text, he ain't reporting it. Per reports, um, Sergeant Kevin Casper argued that he believed the clips were TikTok videos and not cops from his department. He faced disciplinary action, a 30-day suspension with no pay, and a demotion earlier this year. According to USA Today, the police chief said that um the, the, um the other officer, Goodlet, that bitch, who was also in the text message thread, would have been fired over the drink throwing assault if she had not resigned after being charged by the Department of Justice for her involvement in the Breonna Taylor case. Oh, now y'all said y'all would have did something. Oh, she would have been fired. Really? This shit happened back in 2018 and 2019 for over a year, and their supervisor knew. And you expect me to believe y'all was gonna do something about it? She would still have a job. If not for Breonna Taylor, she would still have a job. And let's go back to earlier. She may have more incidents of dereliction of duty. She may have more incidents of her doing all of the wrong things, fireable offenses. Other officers of the 9th Mobile Unit, which comprises the group of officers who perpetrated the attacks, also faced suspension, but former detectives Brian Wilson and Curtis Flynn received the worst consequences. Wilson and former officer Curtis Flynn were sentenced to months behind bars after pleading guilty to federal civil rights charges. The duo was accused of committing the acts dozens of times while in uniforms and unmarked patrol cars. So they committed the incident dozens of times in their uniforms and unmarked patrol cars. The footage was made public last week and condemned by local officials. Videos show cops laughing as they splash drinks at people. How about a drink? One of the officers could be heard saying. In a statement from Mayor Craig Greenberg of Louisville, quote, the incidents which happened in 2018 and 2019 were completely unacceptable, and I'm thankful each of the officers caught throwing drinks at people have been prosecuted by the Department of Justice. There has also been a complete turnover in Louisville Metropolitan Police Department command since this happened, and the new chief has punished other officers who knew about the incidents and did not report them. What do y'all want from me? And if you think that this is an isolated incident and only in Louisville, Kentucky, you're reaching. You're reaching. Shit like this happening all over the country. How many times have I come on this platform and read you another story about a police officer or a police department doing some shit they ain't got no business doing? Remember, we read the story about the grooming of police officers when they had the when I read y'all the story about the article about the police officers that was doing that training, where they were training them to do the wrong thing. Remember that? A whole mess. A whole mess. A whole mess. A mess. So that's the trash. I magically. Oh, I remember Kamisha gave me this. She's trash. Kamisha gave me this because she's trash. I mean, she is human fecal matter. All right. Let me finish out the palette cleansers. Put some Shondos in the chat as we finish out the palette cleansers. I'm going to. Yeah, I got enough time. I'm go take a. No, I'm gonna go get some crabs, eat that. Then I'm gonna take a shower, go get a haircut, and then we out of here. Got that. Mm. All right. Put some Shondos in the chat. Listen, we about to get out of here. The turn up is about to be real. Y'all pray for my liver. Please pray for my liver. It's about to be a rough weekend. Hell, it's about to be a rough month for my liver. Pray for it. Pray for it. Listen, y'all. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and they are much appreciated. It's a whole lot of places y'all could have been, but y'all decided to spend this little bit of time here with me, and I am grateful. I'm about to get out of here. I'm about to go get right and get ready to go to undisclosed locations and celebrate this young man you see on screen. It's going to be a lot of fun. The crew is going. They're going to help me be debaucherous and do all of the wrong things. Anyway, we'll be back on Monday for the birthday celebration and turn up on Monday. Y'all make sure y'all in the building for the birthday turn up and the birthday celebration on Monday. I don't know what time it is. I try to put it in the members only chat. What time it'll be. Shout out to the members. We going over to the members only chat to do what we do. That's all I got for y'all. All I got for y'all. That's all I got for y'all. All I got. Until next time. Thank y'all for coming. Oh, I'm sorry. No, back up. I'm sorry. I did not keep my word. I said that I would drop the link for anybody who wanted to come up and talk about 2023 or say some resolution. I'm sorry. Oh, this is the last live of the year. Last live of the year. Anybody want to just come up? I'm sorry. I apologize. I do got some time. I'm not rushed. I do got some time. Anybody want to come up and talk about anything, say anything as we close out 2023? Anybody want to come up, say anything, have any words, do anything as we close out 2023? This is our last live of 2023. We done had a lot of fun this year too. We've had a great time this year. Right, Cams, I'm over here rushing y'all off. You coming up, Cams? Talk about don't rush y'all. Are you coming up here, sir? Thank you, Jay Parrish. Anybody coming up, I don't want to not give people an opportunity to come up. Why is it 1 o'clock and it's still only 42 degrees? Why is it 1 o'clock and still only 42 degrees? God help us. Thank God where I'm going is warm. Lord. I might pick up the phone, Cams, but am I going to be coherent is the question. When you call, I'll pick up. I always do. But the question is, will I be coherent? Will I be coherent? Shout out to all of the listen, Capricorn season is here. Some of my favorite people are Capricorns. I think today isn't Alex Rogers' birthday today? I think his birthday is today or this week. I know his birthday is around mine. It's like a day or two before mine. But shout out to him. Shout out to Mother, who's a Capricorn. Spittleboy TV. His birthday is the 8th, I believe. I think Mother's birthday is a week after mine. I think Mother's birthday is the 8th. It's the 8th or the 9th. Cam's got a birthday coming up in January. So shout out to all of my Capricorns. I know Jason is a Capricorn. Caps Lock. Jason, when is your birthday again? Monk Chip is a Capricorn. Some of the greatest people on earth are a Capricorn. Thank you, Diamond Pearl Jim. Diamond Pearl Jim says, have a drink on me. Thank you, Diamond Pearl Jim. I absolutely will. I don't know what, listen, So Jeff, you're way late to the party. We done already dog walked. Beyonce. I don't know where you was. I don't know where the executive board was for the Beehive, but you done missed that. We had done called you to the whiteboard tonight. You roll up in here when we about to get out of here. Anybody, I dropped the link. Anybody want to come up now? This is the last live of 2023. This is your opportunity to come up, let your voice be heard, and say what you need to say. Oh, Mother is on the 9th. Okay, I knew it was the 8th or the 9th. I knew it was like a week after mine. I think who else's birthday? There's another Ashley Miller, her birthday is coming up. I think sometime in a couple, I think Ashley Miller's a couple days after mine as well. So a lot of good people are Capricorns. Michelle Obama is coming up. I think LeBron James' birthday is tomorrow. LeBron's birthday, I think, is tomorrow. Tracy W., you just getting in here? So Jeff, you're a Capricorn too? I didn't think you were a Capricorn. So Jeff. Ashley is January 7th. Okay. I knew it was something. I knew it was coming up. Did Jason say when his birthday is? But shout out to all the Capricorns. If nobody ain't coming up now, listen. I done gave everybody, I done dropped the link. I gave anybody who wanted to come up and talk about anything or talk about the year. Like I said, this is the last live of 2023. So I want to give everybody an opportunity to come up and express themselves or give holiday greetings or whatever they want to do. Oh, your sister is a Cap. Oh, okay. I was like, I don't remember So Jeff being a Cap. Tracy says she at work. You coming up for the birthday live? Okay. All right. Well, listen, y'all. Ain't nobody coming up, so we about to get out of here. Thank y'all so much once again for being here. I done did my outro, my greeting. I'm about to go eat, have a drink, and then the turn up will start. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have a prosperous and phenomenal new year. Enjoy yourselves, enjoy your friends, enjoy your family. It has been a phenomenal year. Y'all have held me down. Y'all have been here thick, thin, and everything in between. Y'all have put up with me canceling silly Saturdays and stuff and being out of town all of the time and still come around here. We started the members only chat this year. I believe we started the members only chat this year, right? Somebody in the members only chat, correct me if I'm wrong. I believe we started the members only chat this year. Yeah, I'm almost certain we started it this year. And that has truly morphed into a community where we can go and have a place and have an outlet to just vent sometimes, to laugh sometimes, to put our crazy ideas out there. We have I'm thankful for the family and community and network that we built here. Um, you go some places and they have hundreds and thousands of people in the chat and hundreds of thousands of people and don't nobody know each other, but certainly we love each other and we love on each other here. We know each other and we have a great place to just be us unapologetically. And you have the liberty to come around here and say whatever you want, because this is the corner. Ain't nobody trying to censure you and check you on what you say. We have a good time and I'm grateful for that. I'm grateful y'all have allowed me to say what I wanted to say all year. Y'all see we done spruced up the place for the end of the year, so we going into 2024 like, we going into 2024 strong, so we gonna hit it hard in 2024. um the Russian nearly nude part, wait, what? Oh God, is that in the members only chat? Oh God, let me see what's going on over here. Dear God. Oh yeah, I gotta see that when we get off. Yeah, the members only chat is over here clouded. Okay, shout out to the members. If you're not a member, please consider becoming a member. We will add you to the members only chat, and you can be a part of the family. You're already a part of the family. Just being here, subscribe to the channel. But if you want to see the people act crazy, consider joining the members only chat. That's it, y'all. Each and every one of you all have my love, have my support. Thank you all so much. We done held each other down. Y'all done held me down in situations y'all didn't even know about. I've had situations that y'all know I don't come up here and trauma dump or share anything, but y'all have certainly helped me in situations that you don't even know. And I am grateful for that. Y'all know we not emotional over here, so don't worry about that. We ain't emotional over here. But what is that? Oh, like what is that? Um, so that's all I got for y'all. Y'all gotta add me to the wait. Spicy Original, you not in the members only chat? Spicy Original, send me a message on Instagram. Send me a message on Instagram right now so I can add you right now. Because I don't want you not on the members only chat. Hold on. Let me see here. They did talk about my peen on YouTube. Dear God. Lord. I will consider the city being on sentimental and the Tracy talking about Russian. Listen, this the last live. Okay. There goes Spicy. Spicy, I swore you was already in the members only chat. Hold on. Let me add you now. Let me add Spicy Original now. All right. There you go. Spicy Original. There you go. There you go, Spicy Original. You're in. Anybody else I'm missing on the members only chat? Anybody else? Anybody else? They done got 2 people on the members only chat today. Oh God, it's about to be insanity. Dear Lord. Oh boy, it's about to be insane over in the members only chat. Anyway, I'm about to get out of here, y'all. We going to go party it up in the members only chat. Listen, y'all. Stay safe. I will see you next week, next month, and next year. See how I did that? See how I did that? I'll see you next week, next month, and next year, all at the same time. Y'all stay safe. Love y'all.